Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Thursday. Happy meetup day for London. I'm so excited, but before we do that, I have a few videos to do and then I have to go get my life together. We're about to talk about the Real Housewives of New Jersey because Jackie Goldschnieder is addressing the feud that she has with some of the other ladies, the changing dynamics, but also so is Margaret Josephs, and there's a video. So before we jump in, you guys know how this works. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's jump right in.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
Okay, guys, you know that they keep us busy in Jersey always, and we're not surprised by that. I love the Real Housewives of New Jersey, and just being able to try to keep up with them, I have a blast. Anyways, Jackie Goldschnieder shared where she stands with Melissa Gorga amid her feud with Melissa's ally, Margaret Josephs, and addressed whether she switched teams for clout. On the upcoming season of The Real Housewives of New Jersey, Jackie and Margaret battled over Jackie's book deal. Melissa, who swears constant, well, fealty, like just not loyalty to Margaret, soon joined Margaret's shade parade against their former friend. Nothing happened with Melissa. That's what Jackie said in the December 8th interview with In Touch. So I don't know if Melissa just jumped on what was happening with me and Margaret and made it hers, but I have no problem with Melissa. I've never had an argument with Melissa. So I'm officially saying that I have no issue with Melissa. Now, the friend of said that she's not sure if Melissa has an issue with her. Jackie admitted that she developed a close relationship with some of her other castmates, and maybe that could be part of the problem. You think? I really have a nice friendship now with some people that I wasn't friends with in the past, and so I'm excited for people to see how that came about. But she also noted that her podcast co host, Jennifer Fessler, has the best spot as she's friends with everybody. I'm trying, said Jennifer on her position with the cast. We don't know how long it'll last, but will Jennifer and Jackie get promoted to full time status? People think about it probably more than we do because we are very involved in the whole season, is what Jennifer answered. We were in the thick of it, but I'm not really necessarily waiting for that. According to Jackie, the only distinction between a full time castmate and a friend is the picture on the poster and the tagline. Other than that, I'm not sure that there's much of a difference. I like where we are, so there's also that. Well, and the pay is different. Their castmate Melissa, speaking to the same outlet, addressed the reality of filming with their sister-in-law, Teresa Giudice, who she's no longer speaking to. It's not an easy navigation. It never was. I feel like it's always just, it finds me the drama on this show. Now, she claimed that she's staying true to herself. She said, I always have, and I call a spade a spade. And if I see bullshit, I call it the bullshit. And that's how you do housewives. In a new interview with The Messenger, Jackie addressed the allegations that she switched teams for clout. She said, there's this narrative going around by some people that I did it for relevancy. I can breathe and be relevant enough. I can show up and just be relevant enough. So I didn't need to do that. I can wait for people to see organically how a new friendship came about. I think it's great. That's, what the show should be like. You were fighting and then you found your way back to each other. Who wants to stay on a team? Jen Fessler said it was difficult when Jackie and Margaret's drama came about. And also, Margaret had a message as well. Hold on.
There's a lot of shift in relationships, which is a little odd to me. But, I think that happens in friendships. And some people who I thought were my friends just really aren't, and not the people I thought they were. And I think everybody knows who that is.
You mean Jackie?
I don't need to say any names, but I think you know who I'm talking about.
How important was the bond that you built with Teresa throughout?
Say that again?
The bond that you built.
I don't have a bond with Teresa anymore at all. And I think, we did when I first met her. I think she didn't understand who I was. And, I think some lines were crossed, and I don't really want anything to do with her. Yes.
So are you on like Melissa's terms where you're just like, yep, canceled out of my life?
I wish her no ill. I only want good things for Teresa, but our paths are not meant to be together.
What else can we expect on this season?
What else could you expect? You know what? I think the new dynamics are great. I think that you could see Jennifer, Nate, and I are better placed, which is nice to see. There are some really good times, and I think people are tired of the old fighting, and no one has to see that anymore, really. So I think people are going to enjoy this season. I think the changes and the shifts are fun to watch.
That actually gets me really, really excited. But you know what else gets me excited? Is this conversation, in case you guys missed it. Gia Giudice feels like she could hold her own as a real housewife. Let's get into this for a second. So there's a few people in reality television that fans have had the privilege of watching grow up, and obviously Gia Giudice is one of them. Now she's 22, but Gia is embarking on her own career as she continues on the show with Teresa and the rest of her family. The latest is that there are even talks that she may someday become a housewife on the show. Well, the show would still have to be around, but plus Gia also reveals her plans for the future and how she deals with online hate. The idea of Gia someday being a main character on Housewives was first floated by Andy himself. Of course, this means a great deal coming from him, as he has a major hand in all of the Bravo shows. But now Gia is talking about her plans and whether they include a stint as a housewife. In a recent interview with OK Magazine, Gia has this to say when she was asked about Andy's comments. She said, "I love Andy so much. He's known me since I was little, and listen, you never know what could happen in the future. If it came down to it, I think I could definitely hold my own on the show." She also went on to say that she feels like stepping into the role would be natural for her as she already knows all of the ins and outs. Of course, Gia has she has her future outside of the world of reality TV. She recently graduated from Rutgers University. She majored in criminal justice and she got her minor in sociology. She spoke in the interview about the pressure of being a college graduate and what she has planned. I think there's a lot of pressure coming out of school to get everything done right away. Everyone kind of expects you to have all of the answers, especially in the public eye. I'm just taking it one day at a time, and I'm kind of just doing what makes me happy. She said law school is in the question. It's still in the cards. I'm still studying for my LSATs. I'm studying, I'm working, and I'm building my brand as an influencer. It's definitely not easy, but my brand has really escalated to a point I never thought it would. And you don't really believe it until it happens in front of your eyes and until all of these things start coming your way. So, as many fans are aware, Gia and her family have a collection at Shein called Shein X The Giudice Girls. And Gia then goes on to talk about how she deals with the many haters that have come her way due to her fame. She said, "I try my best to just ignore them. What they want is attention. I honestly never answer them back. We have so many fans that truly love us. So I try to look at the positivity and not really look at the negativity. The fans that really do love us are so supportive and we adore them so much. So I'd rather like their comments and reply back to them than waste my time and energy like entertaining with somebody who is commenting on my account just because they're ultimately just bored." Yeah. I mean, first of all, Gia's stunning. She's smart. She's trying to get her law degree now, apparently. I could definitely see her as a housewife if the show was still around, but I wanted to kind of ask you guys if that's something that you could see. And would she still be on with Teresa? And would she just eat Melissa alive? Or I don't know how this would go. Guys, go ahead and comment below. And again, before you go, don't forget that today we are meeting up in London from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. All you have to do is go to ASST@upandadamlive.com and RSVP because we just want to know how many people are coming. I love you guys, and we'll see you in a little bit. Bye, guys.